Welcome back to the channel. As I posted on Friday, we finally have a building permit. So that's pretty exciting for us. It means that this week we'll actually get to start digging and we're going to put some foundations in. Let me walk you through what we're going to do. So behind me is our shop. We're going to need to dig out all the foundations all the way around the perimeter and get some concrete footers poured, and then we'll build concrete block up to grade level. What that really means is that here at the front of the shop, there will be a 2-foot wide footer, and that footer will run all the way down this side of the shop and across the back. Over here, where we're adjacent to the neighbor's building, that footer is only 1 foot wide, but we actually have to go all the way down to where the neighbor's basement footer sits. At the same time you're thinking about your footers and foundations, you need to be thinking about rough plumbing and actually starting to think about your electrical. What we've got here is out here, right here on the street, we've got where the water will come in. Unfortunately, the city has informed us that that line is likely to be lead. What that means is we're going to have to open up the street, go all the way out to the water main, and replace that lateral with a fresh new copper pipe so that we don't have any lead in our water. We haven't actually completed the permitting process with the local water authority. So in order to continue to make progress, what we're going to do is we're going to stub a line out from the building, and we'll just leave it here in the sidewalk until we get that permit to go ahead and open the street and put our line attached to the main. It's a similar story here in the back of the shop. So you'll recall that we're going to put a bathroom in over here, shower, toilet, and a sink, and then we'll actually probably add a utility sink here, as well as having a floor drain up front by the parking bay. That water all has to go somewhere, and in this property where that actually needs to go is out the back. The sewer line is in the alley behind us, and so we need to get from our property to the sewer line. There are records that show that there was a sewer line from the building that used to be here, and so we are hopeful that we're going to be able to recover that line, basically find it, put a new liner in it, and reuse that. If we don't, we do have an agreement with both owners of these two houses behind us that we're allowed to dig up in between the two properties to run a new sewer line out. But we're hoping it doesn't come to that. So what does that mean for the sewer line? Pretty much the same as the water line. Right now what we'll do is when we do our excavation, we'll put our rough plumbing in and we'll leave the sewer exit here in this little area of refuge back here in the back, and then we'll have to connect it to the sewer line once we've gotten through the permitting process with the water authority. We're also working on electrical and mechanicals, so I've been doing the drawings for all of our electrical permits and working with my electrician. He's a great guy. I've worked with him on a number of projects before, and so I've been able to do most of the drawings, and he just makes comments on them. I update them, and then he'll be able to submit that whole thing to the city for approval. On the mechanical side, we've had somebody come out and look at it, and we're going to actually install a heat pump with a couple of zones. So that heat pump will sit out in the back in that area of refuge, and then the head units for that will be inside the shop, one up in the loft area and one down on the main floor. We're hoping that that'll be much more energy efficient way to heat the shop and keep it cool in the summertime. So there's a lot going on this week. We're excited to be finally putting a shovel in the ground and making some progress. So stay tuned to follow along with us. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell and you'll get notified every time we post new content. And we look forward to taking you on this journey with us. As always, do your best work. So there's a lot going on this week. We're excited to be finally putting a shovel in the ground and making some progress. So stay tuned to follow along with us. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell and you'll get notified every time we post new content. And we look forward to taking you on this journey with us. As always, do your best work.